All right, so I think the goal for today is definitely going to be finishing this. I feel like we've taken a little bit of time getting this build done. So we still need to do the market, and we're gonna do some sort of, I don't know, we'll do something up here, maybe a little gazebo or something, a set of stairs. We need to lower this area down and put a bunch of houses down here. And we still have to do the entrance over here for the entire village in itself. So I feel like we still have quite a bit to do. Quite a bit to do. That's the goal for today. That is the goal. Elise, welcome in. Sarah, welcome in, welcome in. How are y'all doing? How are you all? What we got going on today? Anything exciting? Let's look at some of our other markets real quick for inspiration for what we're doing. I always do these. I just think these look really good. I don't know. We're working on the marketplace today, you all. That's the plan. I think this looks good also. So maybe something like that. We always have the little L stand. Pumpkin, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, friend? Kaya, welcome in. I have missed you also, Kaya. Coming in with this super fan status. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? Got your stunner shades on? Not gonna lie. They look good. They look good. We're looking at inspiration from our other builds for our little marketplace. You love them? Let's go. Yeah, my wife, she always gets gets glasses like that, like sunglasses like that, just the big one. I don't know, I say they're big, but you know what I mean. Like that's just how they are. I think 80 made a comment on there about the size of them or something like that. But the wife, she always gets them like that. I love them. I think they look good. But Pumpkin, thank you for the heart me. Mac coming in with the heart me, the two go populars, and the two tiny Carls. Breakfast coming in with the heart me as well. Thank you so much, you all. Mac, how are you doing, friend? Breakfast, how are you? We're looking at inspiration for our marketplace. That's what we're currently doing. That's what we're currently doing. I like your voice. It makes me sleep well. Let's go. Chilling. How are you doing? Kaya with the stunner shades. Coming in with it. Let's see. What else do we have? This one, we don't really have a market on this one. We got like a little small market. You're in Egypt right now? Pretty exciting. Breakfast. That's awesome. Check out 80. I want to say 80 lives down in Egypt. And I want to say, I'm not 100% for sure, but I want to say Mo might also live down in Egypt. So you might be able to visit some friends. Possibly, maybe, by chance, you might be able to. Kia, welcome in it. How are you? How are you doing? Anything exciting? Anything exciting going on? Yeah, we're looking at little marketplace ideas. That's what we're currently doing. Gorgeous. Thank you so much. TikTok, show this knowing it's time to sleep. I'm gonna go there for real. Let me in for real. I always see you guys on Discord hanging out, but it's at a ridiculous time, so I can't join. I understand. I completely understand. Yeah, because I feel like over there in Germany, I feel like your time is always an oddball time for us. You know what I mean? Like we're doing something on what's kind of normal time per se. You know what I mean? Define normal, right? But we're doing stuff in normal awake living time, and you're like, I'm in the middle of the sleep, or at 3 a.m. or something like that. But you can also, Kaya, you can also, some people will join and they won't chat or anything. They'll just join and watch. And when I'm at work, a lot of the times I'll join and I'll watch and I'll say something in the chat, but I won't join the voice chat either. You know what I mean? So you can always hop in there and do that. And it's not weird or anything. You know what I mean? It's just a thing. Just a thing. I think now that since I built this map as one of my first couple maps, but I think maybe I don't really want to go back in and touch it up. But now that I am where I'm at with the game, I probably would have added like a border right here and done the flowers up to this spot, and then also done like the textured paths like I do sometimes. Like let's undo that, but maybe something like this to give it a little more of a texture type of thing rather than being so flat. You know? How's everyone doing? Also, Rapture Superfan status coming in with the Heart Me, the Go Popular, and the Tiny Carl. Kia coming in with the name shout out and the Heart Me. Thank y'all so much. How's y'all's day doing? B, is it worth to buy the expansion pack? So the expansion pack is the audio, right? I think it's like the sound, the track, or something like that. And sure, if you want to be jamming down the road, listening to Tiny Glade in your car or on your bike or on the train or whatever form of commute that you do, then yeah, sure. But if you're not about the soundtrack, I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd get the bass. How's he making these? I can't even make a nice house. Well, hang around. We're working on the marketplace today. That's why we're going to our builds and we're looking specifically at the marketplace. Rapture to Monday, but my work day is going quick. That's good. Mondays usually do go quick because you're backed up from the weekend. You just come in, you've got to get some goals aligned, get stuff started, and it's always easy compared to Fridays. Fridays, you're sold, done. About to say I'm out. All right, real quick. Let's backtrack real quick. Let's look at this one right here. Let's recreate this guy. So we're gonna do a little platform in the middle with the stairs tool, and we'll leave room for a light, and then we'll do just a little gazebo type thing over top of it. That's what we're gonna recreate. We can decorate it accordingly and do whatever. But I think doing something kind of like this with the banners draped across, connecting each of them, I think that'll be a good thing to do. I think that'll be a pretty neat thing to do for this build. Looks cozy. Rave. Thank you, friend. Thank you. So what we got going on today, y'all? I've kind of missed some of the chats. What are we saying I'm so sad for? A podcast? What are we doing, Kyle? What are we sad for? Oh, let me in. Let me in. How's everyone's day going? What we got going on for lunch? What we got going on for dinner? Patty, how are you? How are you doing, Patty? Everything going well? Anything exciting going on? How was the gym? Tell me, how was the gym? All right, we got limited space. So we're gonna have to see what we can work with. In all honesty, I feel like we can probably do kind of like a path down the middle for this marketplace where we won't have anything. And then we could do one of these on each side. Of course, definitely not that drastically tall. We might even just be able to kind of like stretch it out a little bit. Grabbing some Subway, that's delicious. You are the podcast I like to listen to. Kaya, that's crazy. So I have started to post these on the other app. that you're not allowed to say. I have started to post these on there. So we'll see how that goes. If you miss it, it'll be on there. That's the plan moving forward. We'll see how it goes. Ghost, how are you doing? I haven't played this game in a year, and you inspired me to pick it up again. Bringing it all last week, binged it all last week. Let's go. That's awesome. You forgot your headphones, so I'm just hearing people gaunting. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did you work out without your headphones? Well, I can't say much. Honestly, maybe it's unpopular opinion. Probably is. I work out without my headphones most of the time. I don't know. I feel like I'll just get crept up on or something. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. User welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. What'd you get at Subway though, Patty? Gaia, that's insane. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, call it weird, but I feel like without headphones, I also socialize a bit at the gym. Like the only real social things that I do in life is going to the gym. We're gonna just roughly make these. I say roughly as we get our fancy measuring stick out, in a sense. But like the only place I really socialize is at the gym and at work and on here. That's my social outing. And we could take it all the way back. Let's take it like that. Let's do a rough eyeball. We'll do that a little more rough. I think that'll do good. I hate the gym. Maybe I just not that enough. So I don't know. Sometimes if you're new to going to a gym and you don't know what to do, it does pay off to get a personal trainer if your gym offers that, which most gyms do. And sometimes if you're new to a gym, they'll even give you a personal trainer for like one free session. And you can do like an entire body type of workout with them to get an idea of different things. And I say generally speaking. Too much, couldn't do it, too much grunting and stuff. There are a couple guys at the gym that do go a little crazy with the grunting, and I always just blows my mind. A lot of times, just blows my mind. May, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you? Let's raise that up a little bit. And honestly, with this, maybe for this one, we can do like 2 levels for this. Let's make this a little skinnier. We'll bring it up like this, and whoever's at this stand will just hope that nothing falls off the backside and it just disappears down into the cliff. Let's scoot that over there. Doing good. I'm doing good. Your husband tried to talk to me while I was on the treadmill and he got in trouble. What do you mean? Define in trouble. Did you get him in trouble? That's kind of funny. Yeah, there's one guy at my gym that constantly just makes so much freaking noise. There's also another guy at the gym that never puts his weights away. Like he'll do like the hammer strength machines, which cool, whatever. Do whatever you want at the gym, but he never takes the weights off. That's probably the worst. Not even gonna lie about it. That is probably the worst. We're gonna stretch that out so we have a little bit of like a little spot, put something on the end. Give us a little more room. Don't need to hear all that. I feel you. They literally sound like they're having a nice time. It does make you wonder though, especially with the guys when they get on there and they start grunting. It's like, all right. What do we think's going on? Oh, you know what we need to do? Girl, Patty, gotta remind me. Maybe you have reminded me. Maybe I haven't seen it. We gotta get the counter on there. We gotta get the like counter going. We're at 6,000 likes so far. A couple people have shared the live. We've got 2 new followers. So if you're in here, if you haven't done so, if you like Tiny Glade, do me a favor, drop a follow. We always set a like goal. Patty is saying BRB. So let's start off small. Usually at the end of the lives, we've been getting like 100,000+ likes. So let's aim for, I don't know, let's aim for like what, 20,000 to start off with. We're at 16 minutes in already. Whew, I didn't even realize. So let's aim for that, for a like goal for now. In the meantime, let's take this guy and can we scoot him out of the way? Can we just do that? Or do we need it for the settings? We'll leave it. We'll make it work. Let's get our stuff over here. And what do we want to sell at this stand? What are we thinking? We've got a couple options. We got flowers. We can do fish. We can do potatoes and vegetables, pumpkins. I'm thinking flowers, because why not? Angel, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me, the tiny Carl, and the Go Popular. Patty, thank you as well for the heart me and the 10 love you so muches. Thank you so much. Pumpkins, do we want to do pumpkins? We can do, how about pumpkins and flowers? I still want this on the Nintendo Switch. It would be nice if they put it on more platforms like that. That's a fact. Let's scoot this one over, put another one right here, and let's put like one overlapping it like that. And let's also, oh gosh, I feel like this is a completely forbidden thing to do. Can we put one on top of there? How bad is this with flowers? There's a florist in the chat. They're probably like, never in my life would I stack flowers on top of flowers like that. Rodriguez, welcome in, friend. How have you been doing? How are you? Glad to see you in. Hopefully life's going well. Haven't seen you in a minute. Life gets busy. Fully understand. Hopefully everything's going well though, friend. Glad you made it in. Let's see. Kaylee, how are you? Also, may God still protect you from my jealousy, because I need this game. Completely understand this game. Hopefully one day you can get it, because it is absolutely worth it in every sense. 110% worth it. I mean, but the good thing though, right? So supposedly with the new Xbox, it's gonna have Steam on it, right? That's the thing with the new Xbox. So hopefully the new PlayStation will be kind of the same way. And it'll make getting a PC / playing Steam games a lot easier. Because Steam has a lot of games on it that aren't available on PC, not PC, but like PlayStation and such. And honestly, it's kind of unfair. Let's take that up a bit more and do that the way it looks like stacked boxes, stacked crates. And let's do we have another one that's not quite the same? We do this guy. Rodriguez, doing good. Thanks for asking, absolutely. Glad you're doing well, friend. Yeah, be alright. That'll be alright. How many Glades did you finish? So have you seen the finished Rapunzel Tower? This is the same one that we're working on. I feel like this one's taking a lot longer than anticipated. And maybe it was like the fact that we did this floating, right? So this one's been kind of challenging, but this is the current Glade that we're working on. Let's float around with it just to show it off. And you know, I got to thinking, and really with how long it takes me to build tiny glades, maybe my next project is going to be specifically a Halloween one. Levi looking fire. Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you. So we come in, we got this entrance right here, lined up with that entrance. And it lines up with the entrance of the kingdom, the castle, the main building, the cathedral, whatever you want to call it. Noble, welcome in. Millie, welcome in, friend. How are you? I see you said hi twice. My bad, I missed it. Izzy, how are you? How are you doing? Levi, welcome in. So down to see a Halloween build. And you know what else I thought, Rapture? What if, it'd be so cool, but what if we did like a, what do we want to call it? Like a hay bale maze? Grab those hay bales and just make an entire maze out of it. That'd be pretty sweet. Tiny Glade does not have people. No people. It's got sheep, ducks, birds, fish, but no people. And we still have to do this. I completely forgot about this little watch out tower. Still have to do that. Thank you, Rodriguez. Yeah, we do the floating kingdom. These houses are kind of all connected on the back sides. And then we did the same narrow approach on the inside. Can you make a duck pond? Absolutely. Any pond that you make with the water, ducks come and occupy it. So any body of water. You can put flowers in them. You can make little boats and stuff. How'd you make the stack of wood on the side of the house? So this stack of wood right here, what we did, let's demonstrate real quick how we did this. So what we did, let's break it down. We've got two freestanding walls right there. We have a flat section of stairs on the top, and then a freestanding set of walls right there. And then we've got our stacks of wood. So let's go over here and recreate it. Let's do this. Let's put down a building. Let's go over here to this side. Make ourselves a little path just to do it. And actually, you know what? Here. So we'll start off with our stacks of wood. Here they are. So we do our stacks of wood. You can get them placed down like this. And you'll notice you can put them side by side, but you can't stack them on top of each other. So what you can do to stack them is you use the stairs tool, drag it out like that, hold the control key, and you can bring it up just a little bit so it makes it a little easier to put stuff on it. So put your stack of wood on top of it, right click the stairs, make it small so it hides underneath, and then you can do this to give it the stack effect. It's going to be alright if it hangs over the edge a little bit. It looks a little wonky, because remember, we're going to put the walls right there. Put it in short. That's how it is. And then we're going to do a small section of wall over here. Drag it out like this. Take that down. Bring it over here. We'll shorten it. Do the same thing on this side. Drag that down. We're going to be removing it anyways. Let's compare heights real quick. Drag it over here. And it's alright if it cuts off the edges, so it kind of makes it look a little neater. We'll do another flat section of stairs. Delete the base of it. And just put it on top. I got a little stack of wood protected from the weather. Paul, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Why does this look like that game from Steam? Oh wait, it is. Yeah, this is Tiny Glade. Welcome in, Paul. How are you doing? Mary, welcome in. Can you go in the buildings or just build? So you can kind of go inside the buildings, right? But the main focus of the game is the exterior. You can decorate the insides. It's very tedious, but it's tough. Is this a game or is it software? So this is a game. It's Tiny Glade. And then for this little spot right here to fix that, you can go in with your eraser tool, make this small, and just kind of take that part away. And the flowers are in the way. You take another little path tool and just kind of like stick it in there. Just like that. Just like that, for sure. Drop a follow if you're in here, if you like Tiny Glade, if you like the content, if you enjoy Tiny Glade, want to know more about it, drop a follow. Alright, what we're working on right now, though, as we get sidetracked, this is what we're currently working on. We're currently working on like a little marketplace area, and we're doing our first little stand, which we're going to do flowers and pumpkins. So that's the plan. Alley Cat, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, friend? Have you played Tiny Glade yet since we gifted it? Have you managed to play it? Wheezy, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Ale, welcome in. Your stream's very relaxing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's put some of these guys. Hopefully today is the day. Make it happen. But I understand. Life gets busy. Can't always get to it. Understand. Alley Cat coming in with the heart meat. Let's go. Don't forget Alley Cat. And everyone else that's in the heart meat, don't forget. Touch the heart that's at the top of the stream. Make sure you claim all the things and level up. Once you get to level 10, we have a level 10 and up group chat with everyone from the live. Chat about, I don't know, food, Tiny Glade stuff, day-to-day life, whatever the case may be. Suska, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, friend. Let's put this guy in there. I think this guy might be a little more appropriate over here. And it'll be alright. That's kind of short stack like that. Patty, welcome back, welcome back. Glad you made it back. Did you manage to get your headphones? Let's see. What did I miss? So we made a little. Oh, we already deleted it. Someone was asking about how to make this stack of wood, so we recreated that. That's one of the things that we did. But besides that, we're trying to be productive today because I feel like this has taken a while to build. Taken a while. Taylor, name of the game, I'll give you one hint. One hint. Just one hint. How are you doing, Taylor? Welcome in. How are you? This is Tiny Glade, though. If you have free time and you have a PC that's able to play this, you're about to just say goodbye to your free time. This will be your new obsession. You managed to eat your sandwich. Let's go. Making tea, baking cookies, and cinnamon rolls. Let's go. All right, let's do some pumpkins. Rob, welcome in. Fall is in the air. In Tiny Glade, fall is always in the air. We're gonna scoot this guy out like that. Put another one of these in there. Do we want to block the jack-o'-lantern's face? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this guy. We're gonna put him on top of this. Savage, welcome in. Glad you're not here. How you doing, Savage? Let's take this guy, put him on top. We're gonna do the same thing like we did with the stacked logs. We might be able to like lower that one to try and hide it in there a little better. Hey, it's me, D. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? My dream, if there is somewhere where it was fall year round, you'd love it. The thing about fall, though, the thing that I don't like about fall is that a lot of the times when it rains, it stays muddy for a while. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'm not a fan of it. All right, I think we're going to take this guy and actually put it up here. Oops. Let's switch back. I think we're going to put this guy back up here. It's starting to look a little crowded with the pumpkins. But that's all right. Let's just play it out. Can the pumpkins stack on top of each other? No. So we have to do what we just did right there. We'll stack more stuff on top of each other. But you have to put it on a set of flat stairs like that to give it that stack effect. And you can do that with pumpkins. You can do it with wood. Do it with hay bales. More welcome in, welcome in. So you can stack them on top of each other, but it takes a little trick. Right. Morgs, how are you doing? Dino, welcome in. How are you? Come in for only like 5 minutes. Dino, thanks for coming in, friend. Glad you made it in, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Definitely appreciate it, friend. Means a lot. Let's take this guy and maybe put it right there. What do I think? Is that gonna be all right? Take another one. We'll do this one beside it. It's got the jack-o'-lantern face on it. Just got out of therapy. Let's go. Hopefully it went well, whether it's physical or, I don't know, mental, psychological, whatever. Hopefully the therapy went well. Can we tuck this behind there? Is that gonna look funny if we do that? I feel like it kind of look funny. What if we did it this way, though? Tucked behind there like that. Let's try that. Let's bring it out here real quick. Therapy's amazing. Let's go. Glad you like it. Scoot that guy out of the way. Bring that together. Make it small. And let's do it like this. If we do that, does that look like a small crate? Stacked like that? Can you resize them? You cannot. You cannot make the props bigger or smaller. They are the set size. I think what we'll do that same thing, but with this guy, or maybe even with this guy. 80, welcome in. How are you doing, friend? How are you? So let's drag this out like that. Put this guy on top. Make it small like that. And see if we can tuck him in. That one's got the flowers though, so it might be a little more challenging to do it with. Let's see. Let's take this guy and scoot it over there. Although, what we think, does that look convincing? Like it's just a small crate on the top of it. I think that looks pretty alright, actually. What do you think, Rodriguez? How do you get the props? So when you are building in Tiny Glade, let's just put like a random building down right here. So when you're building and you put your doors and windows down, you can see the props just automatically appear. So what you do, right click them and this saves them in place. Then you got this dot up here you can use to rotate them. And down here you've got these arrows. These arrows cycle through them. You can copy them and duplicate them and do all that stuff with the props. Those are the only things that you can duplicate. Drive by, easy bake, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, friend? Thank you for the heart me, 80. Thank you for the tiny Carl. Hey, it's me, D, with the heart me as well. Giant with the 3 tiny Carls and the heart me. Thank y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so that's how you get the props. What I do is I flatten a building out and just move it around, and I put all the props on it. That way, as I'm building, I can move all the props around as I go, so it's easier to find my different things when I'm looking to put them down. Makes it about 10 times easier. Let's see. Yeah, for anyone that's new, if you haven't done so, do me a favor. Drop a follow. Say something in the chat. Send some likes. Do the thing. Show some love. Alright, I think as far as pumpkins, I think we're probably pretty good with this setup. We'd probably definitely add a few more things up on the top. I think we'll do a little light right there. I'll put a light over here. Something in the chat. 80. My favorite. How are you doing, friend? Such a good tip. Yeah, definitely take your time. What I recommend, Ali, so when you start playing this game, start off with something small. That's what I recommend for sure. Because a lot of the times people go straight to something big. And I mean, sure, if you want, go ahead. go straight big with it. But I always recommend starting with something small. I'm trying to find something small that we can put on the top besides the flowers. But we're kind of limited on our small stuff without making it too crowded. Easy Bake with the Tiny Carl, Nurse coming in with the Heart Me, Super B coming in with the Heart Me as well. Thank you so much. And the follow. Let's go. Don't forget to level up. Click the heart at the top of the channel, top of the chat. Claim all the things and level up. How do you make chairs? So the chairs. We just kind of went over this, but when you put doors and windows on your buildings, you can see that props automatically appear, like this guy right here. So when your props appear, right click them and then click these arrows to cycle through them. Eventually, you'll come across the chairs. There you go. So once you got your chairs, you can click the duplicate button, move them around, put as many chairs as you want, put it to church, a pew, whatever the case may be. This button rotates them around. This button moves them around. And then this guy over here, what I do is I take all my props and put them on a flat building like this. And that helps me find them whenever I'm decorating and putting stuff down. And all that detail right there, that's what brings your builds to life. Bips, no problem. Definitely drop a follow. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. That's how I make all this. I've got a ton of tips and tricks on my page as well. So check it out. If you ever have questions, definitely ask. Most of the time, I try to answer them. Sometimes you might get a duplicate question where someone might come in and ask the exact same thing for like the third time in a row. So we might not always demonstrate and answer things, but for the most part, we're good for it. We'll have to figure out what's going on with that and fix that, but we're not worried about it. You said an extra, the rotation? No. So don't forget to right click things, right? A lot of times people forget to right click things, and anything that you see that's white, you can click it and adjust it, right? So don't forget that. More, I hope they add more decor for sure. Marshall, welcome in, welcome in. What he means to say is pay attention. 80, that's crazy. Nurse, do you base your city designs off historic places or whatever comes to you? So this one right here, this is inspired by a place over in southern France called Mount Saint Michel. So look that place up, buy a vacation trip there, invite me and pay for me as well. But that's what this is inspired by, right? Obviously, theirs isn't floating, but that's the thing, right? We're playing a game. So since we're playing a game, let's make it something crazy. Let's make it floating, do something different with it. So it's not the exact same, but it's extremely tall. It's surrounded and isolated by being floated and floating. And so, yeah, that's how it is. Also, Jess, thank you for the heart me, friend. Thank you so much. Morgs, if I didn't catch you, thank you for the heart me and the tiny Carl as well. All right, I think that's a pretty good start for that shop. Maybe we'll add some more stuff over here, or maybe these flowers will just come over here, and these are gonna be like the special buy 2 get 3 free or something. You know what I mean? They're trying to sell the flowers. You haven't thought about that place since high school French class for sure. You know, so that's the thing. A lot of people ask about where I get inspiration from, and I honestly think since playing this game, my TikTok For You page has been a lot of European vacation spots. And so that one comes up kind of regularly, and it's pretty cool. Definitely wouldn't mind going there. You know, well, let's try to square this up right there. It's probably not the best way to do it. We can probably do it a better way. but let's just try squaring that up. Oh, goodness. That's definitely not the best way to do it. Let's do something like that. And then bring it over here. About like that. They look pretty close to the same. Pretty close to the same. Cheese, welcome in. This is Tiny Glade. So about the Halloween build. Still waiting on the Falcon build. Also, what do you mean, the Falcon build? That's a lot of flowers, Patty. Gotta stop and smell the roses. Right? Gotta stop and smell the roses. Uptrends, welcome in. Alpha, welcome in. Thanks for sharing a live. Darnell, how are you doing? Is it well optimized? What do you mean? What do you mean, is it well optimized? This one, let's do... You're waiting on Hogwarts? Girl, are you trying to get that Star Wars build, or what? Let's do... maybe an L for this one. Oh gosh. Is that gonna do alright if we do it coming around this way? Let's do it like that, so that goes down beneath it and doesn't capture it. And we'll do this. We'll take this guy. And we'll do that. I think we might also need to kind of change the level of this, because this part right here, definitely shorter than that. Toast, welcome in. L, welcome in. Thanks for sharing. How's everyone's day going? Jess, thank you for the 100 roses also. Taking the title gifter, coming in first time gift and taking the title gifter spot. Let's go. How's your day going, Jess? How's your day going? G, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. For everyone that's new here, welcome in. I'm X. This is Tiny Glade. This is what we're currently playing. We're currently working on this little marketplace right here. This is what we're currently working on and decorating. All together, this is our floating kingdom build. We've got our kingdom right here. And as mentioned, it's floating. We have the village aspect over here. We're still working on this guy, so don't worry about that guy. Still working on this part. We have stairs that come up. Got a little bar. Little diner area connected to the bar. Little social spot. Beauty, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you? Another little social spot down there. Our dock for getting deliveries. And the backside of the diner. Then it wraps around another little fire pit social area. And then we come over here and we get our market. And that's what we're currently working on. Mojo, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. We've got 24,000 likes, 24 new followers, 18 people have come in with gifts, 172 people in here at the moment. So everyone, welcome in. If you haven't done so, say something in the chat, send a like, and drop a follow. I think we're gonna do vegetables over here. Beauty, how are you doing? Are you streaming today, Beauty? Someone came in and was asking about doing the interiors. So just FYI, if you want to do interiors on this game, Beauty also streams and does interiors. And they do a phenomenal job of it. So definitely check them out. Drop them a follow. Beauty, are you going live today? I feel like usually if you're going live, it's already happened because we usually stream around the same time. Yes, I am, but not Tiny Glade. You'll be doing Tiny Glade interior stuff tomorrow. Let's go. What are you playing today? Palia? You're doing Palia today? This game could add more personalized items. Yeah, I agree. I do hope they come out with more props. Like, these props are great, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it's challenging to make things look like it looks like it has, I don't know, variety. Like it varies. Because it's all the same props. So it makes it tough. Definitely makes it tough. But sometimes you just gotta get creative with it. And I think that's kind of the best part about this game is that you have limited items to work with and limited tools. And so it makes it kind of challenging to overcome the different things and make it stand out. Steph, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, friend. Welcome in. How are you doing? So let's do vegetables and flour and such stuff over here, yeah? Flour stacks. We can definitely stack flours. Let's take these guys and rotate them and actually put them over here. Let's put them so they're kind of between that pole. This one's kind of up against the pole, the other one's kind of up against the wall. Let's do that with these guys. And then duplicate it. Can we hide one of them in the other? I'll do it like that with that guy. And this guy, let's take him, stack it like this. We're gonna do that same trick we've been doing. Verena, welcome in. How are you doing? Morgs, thanks for being here, girl. Have a good day. Do your thing. Be awesome. As always, let's not make it weird. Morgs, let's not make it weird. But love you. Bye. Stay awesome. Stay beautiful. Stay you. Stay cool. Smooches. All the extras. We'll see you later. The added furniture, kind of. Yeah, kind of. They have the chairs, and you can use a flat building to make like tables and such stuff. Looks good, yeah. But yeah, they did add benches and chairs. And then you can create your own tables by using a flat building. Like that. Or like we have back here. Beauty, do it. Build it, recreate it, make it your own. I feel like that's the common theme with this game, and nothing's wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, we all hop in on each other's streams, lives, all that good stuff, and we'll see something that someone else is doing and be like, oh, let's recreate that. You know what I mean? Alright, it's a lot of flour. I think that's as much flour as we're going to do for this. And let's take this guy, bring it over just a bit, just to do that. Verena, level 11. Let's go. Morgs. Let's go. Rodriguez says, we're stealing it. Taking it away. Yeah, life's definitely been lifing. Life has definitely been lifing. As life does. Alright, let's see if we have... We've got the, what do we call these? Potatoes, onions. We've got the sack of potatoes and onions. We've got these items over there. We've got that guy. Let's put this guy over there. Is the dog okay? Yeah, so we take him to doggy daycare, right? So one of our dogs, he gets a little bored during the daytime. And he does behavioral things that just, I don't know. So the vet was like, y'all should take him for walks and stuff. So the wife signed him up for like some doggy daycare thing. So we take him there on every Thursday. And when he was there this past week, he hit his ear on something and it's swollen up. So I'm waiting to hear back from the vet on what they think we should do about it, whether we take him in or whatever the case may be. Some pictures and stuff. Did you ever make a build in the winter map? Yeah, so Bibs, what you can do for any of your maps, you can go in and hit load and you can change it. Here, we'll just do it on this one. You can change the season at any point in time. So you have summer, autumn, olden, flowery, and winter. So you can technically change it to winter at any point in time. But as much as I enjoy the wintertime builds, I feel like it's a little gray. And right now, we're not feeling that. We're gonna go back to summer. Chloe, did you hear about the update coming out next month? Yes. I can't wait. The update's gonna be nice. Bibbs says, I'm thinking about start doing lives of this game. It's rare for someone in my country. Do it. Make it happen. Wait, there's an update? Yeah, there's an update coming out, like literally next month in September sometime. That's the anticipated update. They're completely changing the grass and the flowers, supposedly. So get a good look at the grass, because supposedly it's gonna change along with the flowers. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be like these bushes, all the flowers, or what, or if it's just going to be like these flowers that they change. I'm not sure, but that's changing. They're giving us a new texture for the walls along with fences. So, you know, I'm sure you've probably seen how people do the fences like this, where they'll take it and they'll chop it and then they'll make it tall. Can we do that? No? Well, they'll do that type thing. But they're giving us a fence that looks like that now. So you don't have to do that crazy chopping technique. And they're making it so you can put foundations on the buildings without having to create another building to do your foundations. Kind of like how I do, like that. Like I could put another building down to give it that foundation look. And what else are they adding? They're adding a prop menu. And you know, even though they're adding a prop menu, I might honestly continue to do this. Jess also coming in with 35 roses. Thank you so much. Blue coming in with the cocktail. G with the heart me. And Beauty. I'm pretty sure I got you, but thank you for the heart me, the Go Popular, and the 5 Tiny Carls. Allie C, welcome in, welcome in. So I'll have to buy this game finally. I've been wanting to play it. Allie C, yes, you will. Allie C, how long have you been in here? Haven't you been in here for a while? We gift this game to people quite a bit, but haven't you been in here for quite some time, Allie C? Brina, I just come to watch. Just haven't bought it. Ali C, message me. All right. I say all the time that we're gonna gift this game to people, and a lot of the times people in the community will come in and they don't even have it, and they've been guests in here watching the live and all that stuff pretty often. So shoot me a message. We just gave it to someone else. The other alley that was in here. Yeah. We've gifted this game to 20. Oh gosh, how many people have we gifted it to now? 27 people now? Yes, the other alley cats. We got Alley C and Alley Cat. So Alley Cat. No, Alley Cat was the 27th person we've gifted it to, I want to say. So we always got to give back to the community. The people that come in and make it happen. Got to give back. Which I've been thinking about that in all aspects of it. So what we do, FYI, all the money that comes in through TikTok, well, I say all the money, the majority of the money that comes in through doing TikTok live, we take that and gift this game to people. But a lot of the times we gift it to brand new people. So I've been thinking about that, and maybe we need to change that up. Maybe we need to do some sort of a gift type of thing for the regulars. So we're gonna be plotting, coming up with something. You know what I mean? Mo, welcome in. Quickest hello and goodbye. Have a nice day. All of that. Mo, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the 10 Tiny Carls, the 5 Go Populars, and the Heart Me. Thank you so much, friend. Hopefully your day is going well. Glad you managed to stop by. Absolutely, Alice. Sure thing. Thank you for the Heart Me and the Rosa as well. It's going okay. Let's go. Hopefully it's not slow. Blush, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, friend. We're just gonna put this guy over here. I know it doesn't match everything, but I feel like we're kind of running out of vegetables to do. Hope the pup's doing well. Thank you so much, Mo. Thank you, thank you. Let's what else can we put over here? More vegetables. You know what I mean? Like, what else can we put? We'll put this guy. Can we fit him in that little corner? Does that kind of look good? Yeah, it looks good. It pinches in there a little bit, but it looks all right. Justin, welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Is the new update gonna happen this month? So it's next month is the anticipated time frame. I don't think they gave us a solid time on the update, but next month. They said September. So September's right around the corner. Let's do that. And then, are these apples? Is that what they're supposed to be? Let's do that. Unfortunately, Blush, it's not. Unfortunately, it's only on PC, Mac, and Steam Deck. I feel like anyone walking through here is going to hate that wheel. Let's rotate it and stick it over here. Might as well. Yeah, Patty Mo came in and said she's doing a hi and goodbye, and that's it. Yeah, I got rid of the overlay. So the issue was we were having those issues where it was saying we were creating unoriginal content. So I put them on there for a little while, and we haven't been having that issue anymore. Sensation. Also, how are you doing? All right, we need like a couple more things to put in here. We're so limited. What if we do this? Do something like actually. Let's erase that. Let's do this maybe. What I'm thinking, I don't think that's going to be tall enough. I was thinking of different ways to do it. What I was thinking is that we put something like this, but that's definitely we can't fit it under there. In all honesty, I don't know if that's going to be short enough that we can even fit this anvil under there and put the hammer for it. Yeah, it's not. Medieval building game, cool. Welcome in, yes. That's pretty much exactly what this is. That's pretty much exactly what it is. Let's actually do it with this. Drag it out. Let's change the color. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure what we're doing right here. Maybe we'll just put like a little book type of thing. Some sort of a gardening book, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe even a recipe book, something like that. Lexi, I always wondered, how did you find out about this game? So, Lexi, how are you doing? I found out about this game, so I don't know. I was playing Fortnite a lot, and then Fortnite is just a bunch of rage bait. Canyon, welcome in, friend. Thank you for the 50 roses, the heart hand, and the 5 additional roses. The heart me, I mean, thank you so much, friend. Thank you, thank you. So I found out about this game just I want to say just on TikTok, like an advertisement on TikTok or something like that. And so I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. And since then, I kind of just really like it. You know? Lexi, glad to hear I'm doing good too. Can't really complain. Let's do another barrel over here. Why are there no people? I don't know, to be honest. It's just the way the developers have made it. Someone came in one time and said that the developers are hard against putting people in this game, which I get. It's their game. A lot of people come into the chat though, and they want people. Personally, I'm kind of indifferent about it. I'm not, you know, I'm not that hard pressed on there being people. This is gonna be a trip hazard. Like, I hate putting things out or even walking around places where things are just in the way. You know what I mean? We're gonna leave it there though. I think we'll be alright. Harry, you need a code to buy the game. I agree. I agree. I do not have a referral code. I do not. But you can always just say, I don't know, send them feedback. I don't know, say, X, send me there. I don't know. You don't have to do that. All right, what we think? What we think? I think no people is great, but give us a few more animals. Yeah, even if they did add animals, we've got Carl. So each map has 3 little sheep that spawn in. We have numerous ducks. We have a ton of little fish, and they'll swim away from your mouse when you chase them around. Kind of funny. And we have little birds. But besides that, that's all we get. You want horses and cows, or horses or cows, nothing crazy. More plants, possibly make a proper farm. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Especially like for props. Like I do like the plants, don't get me wrong. And when we talk about this stuff, we say all of this stuff, but with all of it being said, from my standpoint, I honestly I don't have very much to complain about for this game. You know what I mean? Like the game still is very beautiful. It's so simple and still looks phenomenal. But with that, here, hang tight. Let me answer this phone call because I've been waiting for a phone call. 1 second. That was not the phone call I wanted. But let me text this person. I gotta remember to put that in my phone or something. But anyways, what were we talking about? He doesn't want us embarrassing him while he's on his phone call. That's crazy, Patty. Never. That's crazy. What should we do here? What should we do here? Let's do like what? Like 4 dots to make a half circle. You might have to do more than that to make it a little smoother. Hang tight. Let's do it like this. Honestly, we can just do it this way. You learn something about the sheep, that when you pet them, they follow your mouse. What'd you learn? What did you learn about the sheep? Tell the class. They're a family? You don't say. Actually, no, let's put this up by the railing. Define I guess that makes sense. One of them does sound kind of like more of a male sheep type thing. He's got more like a grunty type of sound. Why do we keep doing that? Do we want to do it like this? I don't know. That looks alright. But one of them does kind of sound like that one. Then we've got this guy over here. Where's he at? I don't know where the other Carls are. Here's one. That one definitely sounds like a kid. Carl, Carlotta, and Carl Jr. Oh gosh. It won't let me pin. Oh no. I'm guessing one's the dad, one's the mom, and one's the kid. Like, that definitely sounds like the guy. Let's see, it won't let you pin. Let me look and see. It's a mom, dad, and baby. Okay, okay, I see. You can tell by the sounds and the size. Interesting. They all look about the same size. But they definitely sound different. Alright, backed up here. What should we put on this? What should we make this? Erica, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? We've already done pumpkins, we've already done flowers. It loaded in, all three were together. Erica, I'm doing good too. Can't complain. Just doing some tiny lighting. Make a jacuzzi, please? Starry, what do you mean, make a jacuzzi? I'm debating on if I should get this game. Erica, do you like creating stuff? Alright, let's remember we gotta do the other basket. If you like creating stuff, you'll like this game. Let's put that right there for now. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it, but as we always say, have faith in the process. It'll all come together. This is what we're working with so far. Maddie, welcome in, welcome in. This game sucks you in, it does. Sorry I can't stay. Hey, thanks for coming in. Glad you made it in. Hopefully your day's going well. As always, don't be weird about it. Love you, bye. Smooches. Does he not know what jacuzzis are? No, we know what jacuzzis are, but how would we make that in this game? You know what I mean? Like, that would be a very... Last time, we did make a pool. But a jacuzzi? I feel like a jacuzzi would be very tough to make. I guess I'll make one. A jacuzzi. That's funny. Do it. You made a whole boat. That's crazy. Starry, thank you for the heart puff. Let's put... Can we do these guys over there? Would they look out of place? They'd kind of look out of place. Did I miss a second boat? No, you did not miss a second boat. Automatic jacuzzis. Oh, I feel like we're so limited. even though I feel like it's not really practical for up here, let's do some hay bales. Stormy coming in with this super fan status. How are you doing, Stormy? Actually, what if we put them the other way? What if we rotated them like this? Then we might be able to stack an extra one. Do a little off center for that one. Why there's a stack of hay bales up here, can't really tell you. How many likes do you have? So all together, we've got 61,000 likes, 31 new followers, 24 people have come in with gifts, 4,800 people have come into the live, and we have 153 people in here at the moment. So anyone that's new, if you haven't done so, do me a favor, drop a follow. Top likes though. Let's change it to nighttime because the nighttime makes it a lot easier to read the font, and we'll do a little tour. So, Patty says, I don't care about anyone else but me. Let's look. All together, we've got 62,000 likes. Patty, you have 2,600. Period has 9,400. Valerie coming in with 3,200. Patty, you're 2,700. May coming in with 2,529. Jess, 2,400. MJ, 1,700. Alley Cat, 1,600. Breakfast, 1,400. Manu coming in with 1,400. Audrey, how are you doing? I'd followed you previously before. I don't know why I had to follow you again. Laura, glad you made it in, friend. Glad you made it in. Maybe you hit the follow button too many times. No, I don't know. But glad you made it back in. Glad you followed. Thanks for being here. Ice, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, friend. Audrey, glad you're good. Glad you're good. Rise says, once upon a time. Rain, what is this called? So this is Tiny Glade. All you're doing this is build. That's it. Alley Cat, thank you so much for sharing the live as well. Thanks so much, friend. How do we say your name? Must. Welcome in. How are you doing? Geo Taylor, welcome in, welcome in. Beautiful, so much work. Definitely takes time. Definitely takes time. Max says, guys, let's shoot for 100,000 likes. Yeah, just so y'all know, the gifts are always optional. 100%. Even the likes are always optional. But liking the live helps us out tremendously. Helps push us out on the For You page, gets us a little more exposure, and all that fun stuff. It's an easy, cheap, affordable way to help push this out, help the channel grow. Got this little hidden area down here too. Rhina, welcome in. How are you? X, you better give your moderators a raise. 1 million smooches. Bible, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Am I too late to see your activity? Now we're still building. We're just doing a little tour right now. We got this little hidden area down here. Any blue fire nearby? Yes, ironically, we do. Patty says, I didn't ask for that kind of raise. You can keep it. That's crazy. Hannah, welcome in. Thanks for sharing the live. If the stream stays on, I won't stop until my finger breaks. We'll reach 1 million. Let's go. Yeah, thank you so much for all the likes. Genuinely, thank you. Rhina, thanks for the follow. Rena. Is it Rena? Gosh, here's a blue fireplace, though. How about blue and purple? And then what else did we do blue and purple? We did the lights back here is blue. And then Rena. And then we've got this. Means queen. Let's go. Well, queen, welcome in. Glad you're here. How's your day going? But this is Flimsy. Welcome in. How are you doing? Did you do a new profile picture too, Flimsy? Let's go. All right, let's change it back to daytime. Daytime, it makes it, brace yourself, just saying. It makes it easier to build, seeing what you're doing and all that good stuff during the daytime. But this over here, this is what we're currently working in. We're working on a little marketplace area with a crater in the middle. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Let's see if we can get rid of that real quick. Sometimes you'll get those little things, and sometimes you can get rid of them. Let's just do this. Bring this guy over here. Make it small. And bring it up. I'd say it's better. Creators tell a story. Yeah, about how I broke my ankle. You know what I mean? I think that'd be the most common story that creator would tell. Or how you busted one of these little wagon wheels. Soothe it down. Make that floating kingdom named after you. You know what I mean? Soothe it down. That's gonna be Patty's floating kingdom when she's done with it. Benji, welcome in. Thanks for the cake slices, friend. How are you doing? Johncito, welcome in. Thanks for the 6 roses. How are you? Cobblestones aren't perfect. Broken angles add to the charm. That's crazy. Now, if only real life roads, for real, if they get repaired that fast in real life roads, that'd be awesome. That's all right. What else should we put on this? What else should we put? Benji cakes. How you doing, friend? Glad you made it in. Game name. This is Tiny Glade. Let's do a bucket of water. I don't know. We're kind of limited on our props over here. Doing good. I can't complain. Made it to the gym today. What did I do at the gym today? I did shoulders and forearms. Oh, we still have these guys. So we still have these. Let me put this over there so I remember. We'll maybe do this. We'll do this over here. We'll do those guys over here. Let's do, oh goodness, maybe eggs. So funny that the eggs are like that. And let's look at how much space we've got. Oh gosh, we could do more flowers. Wow, eggs. How exciting. How egg-citing, Patty. How egg-citing, right? Get it? Egg, egg siding. Do you get it? Do you get it, Patty? Because it's eggs. Egg siding. Do you get it, Patty? Do you get it? Oh God. Why is anyone here? To be honest. Why is it? Why is anyone here? She gets it. She gets it. X, you're hilarious. I'm dying. Oh my gosh. Y'all are crazy. Let's take this guy. Let's make room for a light. I keep forgetting that eventually the sun's gonna go down. Get it? Because like egg siding, exactly, Benji, exactly. Blink, welcome in. This is Tiny Glade. So it's pretty much like Minecraft and SimCity had a baby, except it's a lot easier and it's a lot more aesthetically appealing. And all you do is build. That's all you do. That's pretty much it. Hey Kong, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Hey Kong says, OMG, I got it the first 6 times. Did you blink? I blinked like 10 times. I blinked like 10 times. If Minecraft and SimCity had a baby and it's cooler and easier, yes. You know, let's just put a chair right there in the middle. What do we think? We still have this side. What do we gotta do over here? Maybe over here. Maybe on this side, we'll do like a little performance spot. What do you think about doing that? Like instead of doing a spot for sales, we'll do something like a stand. Let's do, actually let's keep it like that. And then take this guy, we'll come around like this. Raise that up. Delete the base of it out. Make it smaller. Bring it out like that. No, we're going to have to move it all around anyways. Make it so it barely comes out. Let's change the color of that. Maybe. Oh gosh, I want to do it that light. Honestly, we could probably make it bigger. Like that. And put some flowers on it. See how that looks. I don't know if that'll really look that good though. My bean senses are activating. What does that even mean? Where is Bean? I don't think we've seen Bean yet. Hopefully, Bean's having a good day. We're gonna see how this looks. We might not like it. We might delete it. Might delete it. Bean, there's Bean. Jeez, let me lurk. Let me lurk. She says, I've been here since the beginning. How's your day going, Beans? How do you make it hollow? Like how this is? So, I'm guessing that's what you're meaning. So what you do is you can take a circular building or a square building, right click it. This gives you all the options. Take that, drag it down, and then take another one and right click it, drag it up, make it a little skinnier, and then do this. And that's how you make like a gazebo looking thing. I'm guessing that's what you mean with that question. I want to tell you I love it, but I don't want the chat to think I'm gazing. That's crazy. All right. Well, we'll just say that you love it. How about that? Does that work? Let's put a smaller one on the inside. Drop it down like this. What do we think? And then do the stairs going around the back side of it like so. It's gonna be very close. Let's do it from this view. Let's do this. We'll go through and fix it so that railing is not being hidden. Let's do this though. Let's do that. Honestly, I don't think I like those flowers on the top. We're probably gonna delete that. Make it skinny. Let's make it a little bit thicker. So we'll do this. '80 says no, the flowers are nice. What if we take them and smush them in? No, we can't. What do we think? I think the flowers, I think they overhang too much in that aspect. I think the flowers are pretty. It gives the building some new color. What if, here, let's do this. What if we just take this and make it a weird angle like that? And make it a little bit thicker. And we just do this. Oh, it captures that. We don't want to do that. We'll fix it. I don't know. Can't even see it on this side. Elise, welcome in. You got yourself a new profile picture? Girl. Straight slay. Isn't that what they say? Welcome in. Elise, how you doing, friend? Glad you made it in. RT, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Aiden, thanks for the follow, friend. Been here for 100 days? Bang. New profile picture? Yes. How are you? I'm doing good. I can't complain. How are you doing? Managed to make it to the gym. Did the gym thing. Cleaned up the house a little bit. We're just gonna... We'll leave it like that, yeah? We'll leave it like that. Made it to the gym today. Cleaned up the house a little bit. Did all that fun stuff. Waiting for a phone call from the vet about the dog. But nothing too crazy. Let's remove all of this. All right, don't worry, we got a plan. But let's remove all of this, and let's do this instead. The way you say dog, yeah, no, I feel like I say like dog, like straight drag it out. I know what you mean. Trust me. And I don't know why I say it like that. The dog. Put like a W in it. For real. I can spell it out. Dog. I feel like that doesn't quite look as satisfying as I was hoping for it to look. You know what? Let's take it. I think it's because it's snapped onto the building. So let's unsnap it from the building and just do it like this. In all honesty, we might just go back to the traditional step that we had in the first place. Yeah, I think we're working with a good idea, but I don't think it looks quite as aesthetically appealing as I was hoping for it to look. My eyes are heavy, my knees are weak, arms spaghetti. Great symmetry, friendly. What do you think? The American accent makes me giggle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, thank you so much for the heart meat, the go popular, and the 38 wink winks. Girl, Elise, thank you. Thank you so much, friend. How much is the game? So right now, I don't think it's on sale right now, but generally speaking, it's $15. But usually it goes on sale probably about like what? Like every other month, I'd say. Shoddy, thank you so much for the heart puff coming in, being freaking you, dropping a follow. I'm just gonna say in advance, dropping a follow, sending likes. Thank you so much. Let's go back real quick. Let's look at a different map because I have this on a different map, and let's just go check it out on that map, see what it looks like, see what we maybe could do differently with it. Where's the bridge? Have we already passed it? I'm back from packing. What are we packing for? Vacation, a beach trip? Going to some crazy place? Where are we going? Is it this one? This one we're looking for? Oliver, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. You know, that's so much simpler. All it is a simple little step up and then flowers around it. What do we think? You're moving houses at the end of the month. That's exciting. Are we doing a bigger house? Smaller house? Tell us more. Did I already ask you this? I remember asking someone recently about their house. Bean says yes. Yeah, like this is so much simpler. So I think we're gonna scratch what we got going on and recreate it. And maybe the top. Clove says, I think both are pretty. Thank you so much. Bean says, I hate the other one. Bean. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right, let's go back. Nah, so bogs, unfortunately or fortunately, depends on how you want to look at it. Like it's just that's just the point of the game. The game is literally just creating a village, and that's the game. The big difference with that though is that it's the big difference with that is that it's flat. Everything around it's flat. Although I do think let's edit it and make it just brick like that. These steps though, I don't like these steps. I'll be honest. I really don't like these steps. But we can't do it flat because it's too much of a step up. So we are gonna have to, we'll probably try and rework that stairs tool again and see if we can't get it up there. But let's change this to wood. That is wood. Let's change it. I don't know, it's too dark. I mean, that's a little much, right? I don't know, something about it. It's just too dark. Maybe if we do it like this, it'll look better. I don't know. Let's give the steps another try. Let's do, to make it a little easier, potentially. How much longer am I planning on streaming? Probably, honestly, probably like, not much longer. Probably like 10, 15 more minutes, something like that. Not too much longer. TBH. Let's do a dot right here. Bring it out like this. Do a dot right here. Can we do a dot, please? Blink if you're happy. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the likes. Do another dot right here. Bring that out. Bring that over. Do that. Raise this guy up. Raise this guy up. Terry, welcome in. Thank you for the level up sparks. Elijah coming in with the heart me. Teacher with the heart me. Terry with the heart me. Thank you all so much, y'all. Really means a lot. I mean, that does look better than it did. It's at pretty level, except for over here. This gets a little uneven, but I think that's just the way the ground is. Almost at 100,000 likes. Let's do this. Drag this over there. Do the same thing. This one we're probably gonna make flush to the ground and see how it looks. Stretch it out just a bit. Is that too much for the steps? And this spot just looks kind of weird. And this spot over here. Ugh. What do we got going on with that? That just doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Like these steps over here look very nice, I feel like. But when we look back at these steps, you know, I think we're just going to settle with it. I think those steps look better than what we're creating. I never realized how many crystal beads and just crystals in general I have. What does that mean? What does that mean? Supermark, welcome in. Thanks for the heart me, the Go Popular, and the Tiny Carls. We've got 225 people in here at the moment. So everyone that's new, everyone that's been here, anyone that's been lurking, if you like Tiny Glade, if you like this content, do me a favor. Drop a follow, say something in the chat, send us some love. Bless your stream because I feel lost playing Tiny Glade after a while since I'm new to it. Elijah, give it time. Trust the process. Definitely takes time to learn the game. What I definitely recommend, Fives, welcome in. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. What I always recommend anyone new to the game is recreating small stuff. Just hop on Google and search cute, cozy, cottage, church, building, village, whatever the case may be. Hop on Google Maps, put yourself in that area, and recreate it. Supermark, how's your day going, friend? Glad you made it in. Teacher, how's your day going? Are you excited for school to start back up? Yeah, I think we're just gonna settle it with that. I love your voice. When I ask where you're from, I'm in the States, over on the East Coast. Gus boy. Gus. Stop. Oh, Gus boy's licking. Paisley, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. I would be excited, but I'm still in so much pain. Not sure how it's going to last the whole day. Hopefully, you're able to figure it out. Hopefully, you're able to work around the pain, work with the pain, get some pain management going. Plushy, welcome in. Thanks for the heart me and the 3 GGs. Thank you so much. We need one more heart me to reach the heart me goal of 30. We're at 87,000 likes. And we've got 7,000 people that have stopped by. 200 people in here at the moment. And 34 people have gifted. 46 new followers. So genuinely, thank you all so much for coming in. 87,000. It says 80s. Let's see. Let's raise this up and make this more of a flat area for this part. Oh, God. Or can we just pretend that's not really a thing right there? That didn't mess this up, did it? Sometimes a terrain tool messes your stuff up. Sky can talk again. Just got everything settled and back home. Let's go. How's your day going, Sky? Also, Elijah, Audrey, thank you for the heart me. Elijah, thank you for the 10 heart puffs. Let's do a little more land right there. Let's try and scoot this in right here. And maybe doing this might help that step out. Not really. You want to be a little dude and walk around. So you can do the first person view and walk around your village, but IRL, I can't help you. Can't help you. MK, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. It's been good. How are you? How's the chat going? How's everyone in the chat doing? I can't speak for everyone, but I'm doing well. Can't complain. You know, this live is actually perfect for my studies. Helps you focus. Why were we in the water? So when you start off in the first person view, it kind of just puts you at a random spot. It's always the same random spot, but it kind of just puts you there. You can also fly around. Just walking around with wet socks. Wet socks are the worst. Not gonna lie about it. The fireplace effect with the sparkle so pretty. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite things to build. Period. How many likes you got, friend? We got 14,000 likes from period. 14,300. Patty has 4,500. Starry, 3,200. Valerie, 3,200 also. Jess with 2,500. May with 2,500. MJ with 2,400. Alley Cat, 1,700. And Breakfast, 1,400. Genuinely, thank y'all. All the likes help us out tremendously, pushes us out on the For You page, gets us more exposure, lets people see that we're streaming. Bean, thank you for the follow, friend. Mel, how are you walking around? So when you go to your camera mode, honestly, I think this turned out pretty good. I think we need to put like some lights around and some banners, and I think we'll be good. But you go down here to your camera mode, go down here to these different options, and you're walking around. One is this guy right here, little camera with legs. You have a flying around one, kind of like a high definition camera one, which takes pictures and makes them look a little better than the other cameras. And then you have kind of like the aerial view that's kind of like Grand Theft Auto. I always think of this as Grand Theft Auto. Oh, and it puts us out here. Wasted, yeah. That completely. What's the weird guy on Grand Theft Auto that's always just doing the crazy stuff? I feel like we definitely just spawned in as him right there. Let's do bread. Trevor. There you go. That's who we just spawned in as. This is Trevor. Let's do this guy side by side. Let's push it out a little bit so it's right somewhat in the walkway, and people kind of have to stop and look at it. And then do this. Make it smaller. And do we, yeah, let's do it this way too. Do we want to do it like this? Make it smaller like this. Bring this guy up like that. Do the same thing over here. I feel like we're definitely making a narrow walkway. Rudy, welcome in, friend. How's your headache? Gotta go, I'm hungry. Bean, as always, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being part of it. Hopefully your day goes well, friend. And let's put some lights here. Let's do a little light in the middle and maybe like one right there. Let's also do a light right there. Alright, well, we'll go outside in just a minute. Alright. And Let's put a couple things there. I think we're gonna finish this little spot up and then call it quits. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, I think we'll still do that. Much better, Rudy. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Maybe when I have a little bit of free time, I come to your live, so I can't be here a lot longer. Hey, it's no worries. Thanks for coming and being here at all. Really means a lot. Helps us grow. Always enjoy seeing the familiar faces. Makes it 10 times more rewarding when I stream and I see similar faces come in, chatting about stuff. Always makes it better. Honestly, on this side, I think we're doing good with that. But on this side, we might just get rid of this guy over here. I think we're gonna get rid of him. And maybe Sky coming in with the hanging lights. Sky, thank you so much, friend. Elijah, thank you for the 10 cake slices as well, if I missed that. Thank y'all so much. Noel, you have to calm down for a little bit, girl. I'll be alright. You can manage. Let's do... another shelf back here. Is this gonna be too much doing all this? Finn coming in with 100 minutes on the watch time. Let's go. Shell, welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Shell and Rudy both. They're both in the chat right now. Both of them also play Tiny Glade and stream it as well. Just as an FYI, if you want to catch more Tiny Glade, definitely drop them a follow. What else can we do over there? Maybe we'll do this guy. I feel like we haven't put this guy anywhere. You know, it's kind of an odd fit for right here. Maybe we'll put it at one of the different spots. Maybe we'll squeeze it in right here. This guy just sells a little bit of everything. Absolutely, Rudy. Yeah, Rudy's currently working on a boat. Shell, I forget what you're working on. I remember stopping in and you were doing, I want to say you were doing a new project also, Shell, but I don't recall exactly what it was. Wizard of Oz build, that's right. I remember you mentioned that. always a challenge. Pagey, welcome in. How are you doing? Push it off the edge just a little bit. All right, what do we think about our little market? Let's do a little wall right here. Kind of drop that guy down, just kind of gauge where it's at. Do this. Take our little eraser tool, delete that path. I hear dogs. Yeah, the dogs are getting a little restless. So luckily, we just finished it just in time, I'd say. We finished the market. We'll go back through and put banners and such stuff on it. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I work, so I won't be going live tomorrow. But let's see, what is tomorrow anyways? Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday. Oh well. Little girl, calm down. So Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be back on and we'll finish this up and we'll work on our way. We'll create another set of stairs, some sort of a passageway to take us down here, and then just roughly put down the rest of our village coming out this way. And at some point, we'll have to do the entranceway, and it'll be good. We just made it to 100,000 likes. Period. Thank you so much for the 14,300. Starry with the 4,500. Valerie with 3,200. Jess with 2,500. May coming in with 2,500 also. MJ 2,400. Clove 1,800. Alley Cat 1,700. So yeah. Murphy, welcome in, welcome in. I can't help when I play Tiny Glade now. I think of myself. I think to myself, did you know as I play? That's awesome. That's awesome. Is that Ellie? Is that how we say that? Welcome in. Thank you for the rose. Elijah, thank you for the 10 heart buffs. All right. So I think we did pretty good. We got the little marketplace finished. I think that's up to satisfactory standards. Got a little performance spot where someone might play a little, I don't know, little band thing, something going on like that. We got our bread stand. We have some hay bales and various wagons. Another little stand of just random items, more like pumpkins, flowers, that type of stuff. Garden tools, and then this guy over here just has a whole bunch of everything. Eric, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, friend. Thank you, thank you. I love this game. I need to play it soon. Do it. It goes on sale. If you don't have it already, it goes on sale pretty frequently for like $13. Itty bitty market. Hadn't gotten to see it while I was driving. Sky. Well, we got it now. Thanks for the hanging lights. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. Are you all? All together, we've got 101,000 likes, 56 new followers, 40 people have come in with gifts, 8,000 people have stopped by live, and we've got 145 people in here at the moment. Murphy, I'm hyped for the update as well. So everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. But I gotta take these dogs out, do a couple things. Let's make it weird, as you say, Starry. As always, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. All right, but love you. Big smooches. Stay freaking awesome. Stay cool.